We just want to apologize for not starting on time, and for all guests of honors have been sitting on the table for a couple of hours. We apologize. You know us now, African time, but we're in Ireland, so we shouldn't do African time. Thank you all so much for coming. We're going to start off the program now. Thank you. As this is a Nigerian gathering, we're going to sing the national anthem, and I'm going to call on Barbara to lead us with a beautiful Nigerian national anthem. Rise, oh, compatriot, Nigeria's call obey, to serve our father's land with love and strength and faith. The labor of our heroes past shall never be in vain. To serve with all our might, one nation mountain freedom, peace and While we move on, I'm going to call on the convener of this event this evening. I'm going to call on Victor, Chief Victor, to give his opening remark for us. Please welcome the convener for this evening.
PDP! Power! PDP! Power to the people! It is my singular honor and pleasure on behalf of PDP Voice Worldwide to welcome you all to this very epoch occasion on the flag off for the campaign for the Adamawa Waziri, the incoming president of Nigeria, and Right Honorable ASHIRU, the very humble, grassrooted, incoming governor of Kaduna State. PDP Voice Worldwide is an online and ground-based pressure group within the People's Democratic Party. It is membership drawn from young and vibrant supporters and members of the party who are resident in Nigeria and all over the world. The group, which was established about 3 years ago, out of the need to inject a new blood and drive into the then moribund PDP after the loss of the 2015 election, and in changing the minds of the Nigerian people to make another change yet again. Who we are as diaspora Nigerians, what we stand for, why we matter, how we behave as influencers, our passion for the greatness and development of Nigeria, our anger are all part of the commitment which must form the foundation and the bedrock of our being. These are the most essential commodities for realistic change in any society. A lot of us, we are charged with protecting our heritage, national integrity, and our people from insecurity, also bequeathing to the next generation the legacy of a prosperous nation. A lot of us might want to be indifferent and say they are all the same. But remember that there are helpless victims trapped in this mayhem. When Buhari treats Nigeria like a conquered territory, and the people of Nigeria all of a sudden start to behave like captives who love the captor, which is called the Stockholm Syndrome. We must make a change to that. Tyrants do not always mount the rostrum successfully without the cheers of the silent majority, who can be termed as co-conspirators. Because if a system that is meant to deliver to the masses is not doing what it's supposed to do, it behoves on all of us to try to make a change. But if you be silent, you are as guilty as the perpetrators of this crime against the people. Our vote is our voice. How we respond to government negative policies, not passively accepting change, but recognizing that change is constant. After all, it is the drive for change that powered the creation of this present mistake of a government led by Mohamed Buhari of the APC. There is the urgent need for Nigerians anywhere and everywhere to come together for the singular purpose of effecting critical leadership changes, even if marginal, at all levels of government, both at the federal and at the state level, especially in Kaduna State, where the insecurity today is unprecedented. Insecurity is a prevailing feeling for so very many people in Kaduna State today. A state that has the misfortune of having a bigoted tyrant as governor, who is bent on the permanent destruction of the once very peaceful multicultural state. It is our collective responsibility as individuals and more as groups to join together in solidarity, in kindness, in anger, and in frustration to protect, grow, and emancipate our people from the worst form of oppression and tyranny known to man in modern times. We endorse and support the able leadership of His Excellency ATIKU Abubakar and Dr. Peter Obi, Honorable ASHIRU and Mr. Katon, whose demonstrated capacity, humility, grassroots personalities are evidence of hope that we as PDP can get the country working again. PDP! Power!
Thank you so much, our convener for this evening. Mr. Peter, I'm going to call on Mr. Dotun Adegbeson to talk to us about the role of diaspora Nigeria in Nigerian political and economic development. Please welcome Mr. Dotun Adegbeson, the NIDO President Island.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm not a politician, so I don't know how to make the slogan, but we are all political animals. Even within the corner of our home, we do politics. Politics with our children, politics with our family. Somebody has to be in charge. That's what politics is all about. I was asked to speak for only 5 minutes. As somebody that's in diaspora, like every one of us here, we have political parties in Nigeria, and PDP is a political party that is very recognized in Nigeria for many years, and the main opposition party. And I'm very happy and thank them for inviting me as a diaspora to speak at this event. And I've done that too in the other event, governorship and aspirants from APC some months back. So I'm not new doing this. But what I really want to lay emphasis on is this: whatever happens in Nigeria affects us in diaspora. Either we like it or not, it affects us because we got families there. So if you say directly or indirectly, it affects us. So you have to align with any of the political parties. But our role as ambassadors, we are all Nigerian ambassadors.